The book written by former Coal Secretary p.c. Parekh on the Prime Minister of India has been today launched, days after the book of former media advisor of the PM, Sanjay Baru, was released and led to a major debate in political circles over the role of PM in the past 10 years. While a book by the former media advisor of the PM was already being debated, another book by former Coal Secretary p.c. Parekh has added fuel to fire. The book has been titled Crusader or Conspirator. The author said India had reached a stage where honesty in chief secretaries had been lacking. He said the book was based on the work done in Andhra Pradesh.
We have reached a situation where the chief secretaries, instead of being honest advisors to the government, have become supine and totally flexible servants of their political masters. In my younger days, the chief ministers and chief secretaries stood by the honest officers. Today it is no more that situation. This is the theme of my first part of my book in respect of my work in the government of Andhra Pradesh.
He said the book has one part which deals with his work in the Ministry of Coal.
The second part deals with my work in the Ministry of Coal. I worked initially with Ms. Mamta Banerjee for a few months. With her whatever small failures, she stands out as a paragon of virtue in the cesspool of politics which we have in this country.
While the book raises points on PM failing to have political authority, p.c. Parekh clarified his point on the book.
Unfortunately, the Prime Minister was not able to control his ministers, and the proposal which I made in 2004 has not yet been implemented. I saw in the ministry how chief executives and directors of public sector administrations are appointed. Money is openly asked for in appointment of directors and chief executives. I saw members of parliament who have become blackmailers and extortionists.
Present in the program, former Cabinet Secretary T.S.R. Subramaniam lauded the efforts in the book.
I think this book is a commentary on a very understated commentary on what has happened to governance in India in the past 70 years. It's a story which very gently tells you, without being judgmental, without being negative and without any adverse comment, merely by describing the circumstances and the context in which the actions or the words were spoken, it merely tells you that public service, particularly among the political class, has become purely a private affair. It shows that ministers who are there to serve the public, many of them are quite honorable, many others not quite so, and it brings out quite vividly.
This report was brought to you by NNIS.